I didn't see it coming. One day I had everything, a future, a business, respect, faith. The next day I had nothing, no money, no friends, no voice. But the pain didn't kill me. It prepared me. If life has ever broken you without warning, this story is for you. In a quiet African town where red earth clung to sandals and morning prayers rose with the smoke of cooking fires, there lived a young man named Kojo. Kojo was the kind of man elders pointed to when advising their sons. He was handsome, well-educated, and disciplined. His words were gentle, his heart was clean, and his hands were never idle. He feared God the way a farmer respects the rain, never taking it for granted. Before his 30th year, Kojo had built a thriving business. His store stood at the crossroads of the town, a symbol of hope and hard work. People greeted him with respect. Friends surrounded him like a well-fenced farm. His family slept peacefully, knowing tomorrow was secure. The elders often said, when a man walks with God, even his shadow finds favor. Kojo believed that too. But life has a way of visiting without sending a message. The storm did not come with thunder. It came quietly. A bad business deal, a trusted partner's betrayal, a sudden fire that swallowed his store like a hungry spirit. Debts piled up like stones on his chest. Before Kojo could catch his breath, sickness entered his home. His family scattered, each one fighting their own survival. Friends who once laughed with him crossed the road to avoid greeting him. Invitations stopped coming. Respect turned into silence. Soon, Kojo, the pride of the town, became a name spoken in whispers. People said, was he not the one who feared God? Maybe his prayers offended the heavens. Kojo lost everything except one thing, his faith. At night, when hunger sang louder than hope, he knelt on the bare floor and prayed, not fancy prayers, not loud ones, just broken words soaked in tears. God, I don't understand, but I trust you. Some days doubt knocked harder than hunger. Some nights he questioned if God had forgotten his name. Yet, deep inside, a small voice reminded him, the palm tree does not grow straight because the wind is gentle. Kojo refused to curse God. He refused to steal. He refused to become bitter. He carried his poverty with dignity and his pain with prayer. Years passed. Then, at the time Kojo had stopped expecting anything, God remembered him. A chance meeting, a helper from a place he never imagined, an opportunity dressed like a problem. Doors opened quietly, just as they had closed. The same hands that once begged now built again. The same man once rejected became a testimony. His business returned stronger, his family reunited wiser. His name was spoken again, this time with awe. People said, surely God has favored him. Kojo only smiled and replied, I didn't see it coming, but I survived it. And the elders added, when God writes a man's story, the darkest chapter is never the last. Sometimes life will strip you naked, not to shame you, but to show you that your strength was never in what you had, only in who you trusted.